But if you put the feet down all the way to the bottom, I get a little bit more stretch in my shoulders, so I actually use this as a warm-up. So it's technically not a press, I'm just warming up my shoulders before I move on to something a little heavier. So I generally start with shoulder press movement, then I'll do a couple isolations, and I'll finish with another pressing movement. I don't have a set training split. Everything's kind of instinctual, like whatever feels right. As long as my training encompasses the entire body part, I feel like it's okay to do it how you feel.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my...
I feel is probably the best way to fully isolate them. That's why you see me using 15-pound dumbbells. You want to pull your shoulders back instead of leaving them forward. Rotate them back, and then keep your hands, keep your shoulder girdle depressed, and keep your arms straight. And then basically you're just going straight out. So no bend in the elbows, no hunching forward. It's straight arm parallel to your body. If you keep your shoulders decompressed, it'll keep the traps out of the movement, and you'll get all dealt. This is a little bit more isolation this way. I'm not saying the other way is wrong, it's just a different...
Own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't want to get lost in the sedative. Gotta...
But extremely heavy, where you only basically move about this far. All you're trying to do is activate the delt and bring it back down. You're not going any higher. I started light so I can get some proper form, but we're gonna end up down the rack doing just partials. But when you do the partials, you're not doing 10, you're doing 30s. So just doing this with a heavy dumbbell 30 times will fry your side delt. No, that fucking exercise, you look stupid doing it because, you know, proper form is, you know, at least parallel to the ground. So you look dumb doing this. But if your shoulders are set back and your hands are locked, if you got heavyweight, you can't move further than that, but you get that activation. The second pressing movement of the workout, my shoulders always get twice as fried when I do two pressing movements. So I try not to overthink shoulders, and it just feels right to do two pressing movements. Now, there's a common belief out there that behind the head, shoulder presses are gonna mess up your shoulders. I think if you're not going really, really deep, like as you can see, when I'm doing a shoulder press, I'm only at 90 degrees, bend in my elbow. I'm not coming down here. My shoulders aren't being compromised. So I feel like as long as I'm doing this exercise, but I'm stopping at 90 degrees, I'm not really putting any undue strain on my shoulders. That wouldn't be there with any other pressing movement. Finish up with a little bit of reverse pec deck. There's a number of different exercises I do for rear delts, but I think I get the best feel out of that one. The main point I can stress to you guys on that is to keep your shoulder girdle decompressed. Keep your shoulders pushed down as you're pulling outwards, and also don't, whatever bend you have in your elbow when you start, keep it that way. So don't do this. You're gonna end up working your back. Keep your shoulders, if that's the bend you start with, rotate from the shoulder joint, not from the elbow joint.
Doing what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let him win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things